Gotta wait on Brett.
Okay.
I'll wait on Brett.
I mean,
I call the Brett.
Oh, I remember.
I call Brett.
She went to Melinda's art show, and she was sitting there. She's friends with Larry, and then she came to my birthday party later that year, and there was like those cool people at Melinda's house. And then we, you know, ever since then, it's just been a party every time we see them. Yeah.
Yet I think we originally met Rabbi through Carolina Cosmo. We met them because I used to live over there.
That's
I used to
right.
live across
That's
the street.
right. Yeah.
So then when we left, she moved in. So it was this weird sort of family thing.
Yeah.
She ended up working at Libby. We live in that neighborhood.
Right.
So she's been constant collaboration since then. I think Jan met her when we were doing silk screening for Libby Art School, making the Libby Lion things. Isn't that when you met Jana first? Jana Banana.
And
It was one of our little Manitoba yard parties.
when he came home from the hospital and he was hanging out a lot, and then somebody came over and brought him like lots of cool things to wear, like silk screened onesies and well, stuff like that. So, and he's been happy ever since, especially when she gives him waffles.
And when they moved in, basically, right when they moved in. His real
I
name was
don't know
Jeff.
you by that name.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Oh my God,
and
how
then,
funny is that? I've known you for 4 years. I didn't know
yeah,
your real name.
see? And he kept telling me, I met some great people. You've got to come down the block and meet the girls. And at the time I was very ill and I really couldn't come out too much, but as soon as I got around to it, I came out and I met the girls and fell in love with them and became very good friends. And with everyone that they like, we like, and then I introduced them to other people that they like and we like, and like people and like things seem to like each other. So I don't know what I'm going to do without Jill on the block. Larry's going to have to sit at our house and be bored, I guess, but she's turned out to be one of my best friends of my whole life. So we plan to stay in touch, and I'm very sad, so I don't want to start crying, but I wrote her a nice sad card, and she'll hate it. But what do you have to say? I won't.
Bob.
Oh, Bob Bobber! The Bob Bobber story.
Bob Bobbers.
Everybody knows Bob Bobber, right? We turned, well, Cosmo and I met because of Bob Bobber 10 years ago. And because he looked like Bob Bobber, and I said, wow. Anyway, it's a long story. I come over here one night, and sitting in the backyard is Bob Bobber. So then I knew that the girls and I had a special relationship and were supposed to have become good friends. Yeah. So, anything else?
We love Joe.
We love Jill, and we're going to miss her. Love you.
Claire, when did you meet Joe?
Mommy, pay attention to me.
I don't know exactly what it was, but it was in the summer. And, I was introduced to them like by I think it was Carol and Cosmo.
Good at introducing people, I guess.
And I was walking down the sidewalk one night and Sarah invited me in. She wanted to know if I wanted a beer. So I went in and got to know Jill too. And they were really amazing people and I liked them a lot. And found myself spending a lot of time over there. And I had a great time. Amazing.
Well, I met Jill. Well, when Larry and I started dating, I had to come over for the friend meeting, and I knew that this was what it was.
Called?
Well, that's what I called it. But I had to come over and meet.
And I mean, I know that it'll be challenging, but no, I mean, truly.
We liked you.
Yeah, they were so great. I loved. Oh, it was so great. And then it was amazing to just figure out that Jill worked at Libby and to do art club at Libby with her doing that. And just through that, we got to kind of meet each other where we both work and what we're both really passionate about. And
It's a very good boy.
yeah, I'm totally going to miss her. But now we have to do art club in Austin, Jill.
Yeah. You have to go there?
I can travel. Sorry,
Look.
I remember when you got sick and I went to visit you and you were so shocked. What are you doing here? Are you sure you want to come in? said, yeah,
You
brought your
were
books.
married to her mother or something.
I don't know.
Oh, we've tried a lot of books.
We traded a lot of books.
Adorable.
I just feel somewhat diminished that you're going to be gone. I don't have anything to say except I've liked her from the first day, and she loved the kids at school, so there was no reason to ever complain about her.
Oh, bro.
And she was a good art teacher with all that mess all over, and never bothered her.
Never bothered me.
Never
I like a
bothered
good
her.
mess.
Hey. So we met Jill. One of the times through Cosmo and Carolina, who are here. We were neighbors over there, and yeah. Then we knew about each other through Carolina Cosmo, and then we finally met. And then, of course, with Melinda.
Melinda show down at Show Prosperity.
Oh, right.
I got a little video.
Yeah, it's the first time we're in the yard.
Yeah, we burned stuff in the yard that night.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't really remember that though. I was drunk. I
You were
remember when
very
you guys
drunk.
showed up at New Year's Eve. At our place.
Before that, because
was
I think
before
we
that.
did the haunted house.
We did the haunted house.
We did the
and we
haunted
did
house.
Thanksgiving dinner together.
You gotta talk about the haunted house today.
Yeah. Rob, do you want to talk about the haunted house?
No.
I get all nervous in the cameras first. George? Where'd you talking? What are you thinking? We love Auntie Jill. Auntie Jill. Love her. We love Auntie Jill. Kisses.
Well, let's see. I met Jill online, actually. Nobody can ever believe it. And she lived in Austin at the time, and I traveled a lot for business and had a trip planned to Fort Worth, and she agreed to meet me there. Of course, dummy me, I'm thinking, well, it's probably like an hour away, not realizing how large Texas is, and she drove probably 4 hours each way to meet me in Fort Worth, but we just hit it off right away. And Jill was thinking about making a move, and was thinking about moving to Savannah or to New York City, and I encouraged her to take a look at Chicago before she decided. I think there's mosquitoes out here. Yes, the wind mosquito. Anyway, so I invited her to come up and visit us, and she did. And we tried everything in our power to dissuade her from, or to at least be honest with her about the Chicago winters, because she was here in June, and June is pretty nice in Chicago, and January is not. We even had her try on Bob's big down coat so she could see the kind of winter apparel she would need to wear to survive a Chicago winter. But despite our candor, she decided to move to Chicago, and we became fast friends, and I've loved having her here. And we used to babysit for her dog Lupe, and it was because of Jill and Lupe that we decided to get our own sweet puppy, who's being a little camera shy here. She's hiding under my chair. She's afraid of the camera. Maybe Bob can get her in the picture. Anyway, Jill's become like another sister to me, and I will miss her a lot. But I'm very happy that she's moving closer to her family at a time when they really need her nearby, and I know she'll have a great job. And we'll get to visit her in Austin numerous times because she's introduced us to Austin, and we love it there. So we'll be seeing her often down in Austin and whenever she comes back up to Chicago. Love you, Jill. Bye.